What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial for 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know down in the comments below what are the songs by Ariana Grande that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, the first thing you need to know to play 7 Rings on guitar is that we're going to be in standard tuning and we are not going to need a capo to play this song. The next thing we usually go over is the structure of this song, but we're actually just going to repeat the same picking pattern throughout the entire song, so we don't need to worry about the structure. And the last thing before we dive into 7 Rings is that this video is done in collaboration with Faith Guitars. If you've never heard of Faith Guitars before, they're an awesome guitar company that makes incredibly high quality guitars for a very reasonable price. For a limited time, they're offering 15% off to anyone who lives in North America and uses the code GROOVY at checkout. So if you're looking for a guitar for you or a loved one, be sure to check out Faith Guitars, link in the description below, and use the code GROOVY at checkout for 15% off your new guitar. With all that in mind, guys, let's dive into 7 Rings. So 7 Rings is one of those cool songs that actually does not really have any guitar in it, but it's really easy to adapt some guitar to it, right? So what we're going to do in this lesson is we're going to try to mimic what's being played on the bass and the piano throughout the song, or kind of the keys sound that's being played throughout the song, kind of that background thing that goes on repeat. We're going to apply that and play it on guitar instead. So the picking pattern that we're going to be playing for 7 Rings is going to be all up and down the fretboard, and that makes it sound complicated. It's not, I promise, but that's why I have this wide shot. It might be a little bit hard to see at first what we're playing up here, but don't worry, later on I'm going to go over it really slowly with some close-up shots of just the neck and then some close-up shots right here so you can see exactly what that looks like. But I want you to right now be able to see the whole guitar so you can kind of clearly see what I'm doing all the way up and down and see the movements and the shapes and all that. So with that in mind, let's take a look at our first shape. Our first shape is going to be 9th fret on the low E and 11th on the D string. We're going to hit low E, D, low E, D, and then we're going to quickly move to 9th on the D string and hit that. So that first shape will look about like this. And then next shape, we're going to slide down here, very, very similar, but it's going to be on 5th fret low E, 7th fret D. We're going to do low E, D, low E, D, and then quickly to 6th D. So again, that one will look about like this. And then we're going to move down here to 2nd on the low E and 4th on the D. We're going to go low E, D, low E, D, and then we're going to move that up to 4th on the low E and 6th on the D. We're going to go 4th low E, 6th D, 4th low E, and then we're going to go up here to 7th low E. And then we restart from there, and that just repeats throughout the entire song. That's our picking pattern, and like I said, that's going to kind of follow what's being played on the bass and what's being played on the keys as well. And so that's going to be the whole thing. It just repeats throughout the whole entire song. So what we're going to do is I'm going to break that down really slowly where you can see exactly what's going on. Like I said, some close-up shots of the neck so you can see everything that's going on here, then some close-up shots of what's going on the picking, and then I'm going to play it full speed a couple of times so you can match it up with the speed of the song. So slowly a couple of times, it should look about like this. And guys, a couple of times full speed through the picking pattern that will repeat all the way through 7 rings should look about like this. And guys, that is everything that you need to know to play 7 rings on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 630 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 4 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there could not be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see what song I'm jamming on today or pictures of my dog, you can hit up my Instagram story at @thegroovyguitardude. Link for that will be in the description below. Guys, you know I just had to do a lesson on this song. The new Ariana Grande song, it just came out the other day, I think on Friday, and man, it's a great one. It's a fun one to jam on. This is another one of those kind of pop songs that does not really actually have any guitar in it. So what we do is we kind of base the guitar piece off of what's playing it on bass and what's played on piano. So that's what we're doing here. We're kind of playing the bass and piano line throughout this song, and it really just repeats that same thing throughout the whole entire song, which is cool. It makes this very beginner friendly. It's already beginner friendly, but the fact that it repeats through the whole song just makes it even easier. So this is a fun one to play. It's a cool little recognizable thing. I love being able to learn songs and teach songs that it's like very recognizable what it is when you're playing it. So this song just came out, it's getting really popular, it's gonna keep getting more popular. So this is kind of one of those that if you learn it as like one of your first couple of songs as a beginner guitarist, you'll be able to like jam on this and show your friends and they'll be like, oh, that's 7 rings. And it's kind of cool, you can just kind of like, it's a very recognizable little guitar piece. So anyways, I had a lot of fun learning this song. I hope you guys have a lot of fun learning it as well, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all soon.